You know, it's absolutely scary how we live in a world where even the most garbage of garbage works can get a sequel. I mean, I remember back in the day, you had to work, you had to fight for that sequel. You had to come with the quality, impress people to actually get a sequel. You had to put out a quality product. Otherwise, you were up out of there faster than your head could spin because people actually had what? Standards, actually had what? Taste. But now everything has changed. These creators put out nothing but absolute garbage left and right, and the idiots consume that garbage without a second thought. Garbage like Horizon Zero Dawn that shouldn't have been made in the first place. If it came out years ago, would have been laughed off the shelves permanently without a second thought. Now returns with some garbage ass sequel, Horizon Forbidden West, that it doesn't deserve. But before I get more into that, Young Defiant, aka the king of gaming, the king of YouTube, the realest gamer on the internet, the 100% fact spitter, the higher level thinker, the leader of the real gamer movement, the king of anime, the king of manga, the one who's better than you in every way, has once again returned to deliver the facts, has once again returned to deliver the greatness, even though you losers on this channel simply do not deserve it. Shout out to all the members of the real gamer movement. Shout out to everyone that believes in this high quality, amazing content that I provide and chooses to financially support me by either becoming members of the YouTube channel or following me on twitch.tv/theancientpizza and subscribing or donating over there. Whatever way you choose to financially support, shout out to y'all for financially supporting. The rest of you freeloading losers that never financially support me in any way, well, you simply do not matter to me in the slightest. You don't donate, you don't matter. It's that simple. Horizon Forbidden West is a game that doesn't deserve to be here. You know, a game that didn't need to be made, just like the first game. And you know what's hilarious? Sony fanboys hyped this game up, the original Horizon Zero Dawn. They hyped that game up so hard. Game of the year, this and that, called it such an amazing game. All the graphics, like these clowns do with everything. Nothing is about gameplay anymore. Nothing is about a compelling story or characters. It's just graphics. Look how good the graphics. It's pathetic. So they hyped that game up for so long, and it flopped, received absolutely no awards. Horizon Zero Awards, hyped it up, played it for a damn day and never talked about it again, like they do with every Sony exclusive. Oh my gosh, but come on man, I mean, like, come on, PlayStation is so amazing, so many quantity exclusives, man. Xbox sucks, yet they play none of them. And if they do, they damn sure ain't beating these games. These losers love to talk about games, love to make videos about games, YouTube videos about games, love to stream talking about games, love to tweet about games, do everything in the goddamn book but play the goddamn games. Y'all are not gamers, you're gossipers. You're the same clowns that when it's like a pickup basketball game, you just sit there on the sidelines watching the real ballers talking like, oh, he not that good. Oh, his game, look at his game, and you ain't even in the game. You're a bench warmer. And so you're talking about others all day. You're gossiping about this stuff all day when you ain't even in the game. You ain't even playing no games. You just sit there on the sidelines watching the real ballers do their thing. You do the same thing in gaming. Sit back and watch the real gamers such as myself on higher levels of thinking such as myself, wishing you could play, but you can't. Why? Because you're bench warmers, clowns that don't actually get any game time. And that is once again a what? A fact, not an opinion. Horizon Forbidden West is even worse than the first game, and that's saying something. That's one hell of a feat, because the first game was the most sleep-inducing garbage I ever played. I forced myself to beat that trash and never touched it again. That was the era where even if I thought a game was garbage, I would force myself to beat it, so then that way I could counteract the losers that would be like, oh, you didn't even beat the game, blah, blah, blah. Because you know those clowns, they always, you didn't even play the game, you play it. Oh, well, you didn't beat the game, you beat it. Then there's another excuse, well, if you didn't like it, why are you still playing it? It's just, you can never win with these idiots. So that was around the time after that I stopped doing that. When I thought a game was trash, I didn't continue with it because these clowns, these fanboys were always going to have something to say regardless. You see what I'm saying? So I don't force myself to play and beat garbage games no more. My knowledge is so far advanced. I know which games are going to suck, and I know which games are going to be amazing. And this game for damn sure ain't gonna be amazing. This gonna be one of the worst games of the year, but Sony fanboys will hype it up like they always do. And when the game flops, they'll never talk about it again, because that's all they do. They, again, hype all of these mediocre garbage Sony exclusives up. Don't buy them, don't play them, do everything but actually play them. Tweet about them, make videos about them, talk about them, do not play them, and never go to them again. People still talking about Returnal. People still talking about Ratchet and Clank. People still talking about any of these trash Sony games? Of course not. Of course not. Miles Morales. I had so many people come into my goddamn video Miles Morales is the future. It's such an incredible game. Who's still talking about that garbage? But you still got people talking about, and I don't want to hear the excuse of, oh, it's just a single player game. That's the reason why nobody's talking about it. Do you know how many people are still playing Bloodborne? Do you know how many people are still playing games like Dark Souls? Do you know how many people are still playing certain single player games? You can't use that excuse of it's just a single player game. There are plenty of single player games that are still alive and well. It's just these games have no longevity. These are one and done games, movie simulators. When are you clowns going to realize that? But the original Horizon Zero Dawn was a terrible game. Horrible graphics, voice acting, lip syncing was all the way off and looked like one of those old kung fu movies with the terrible English voices that don't even match the faces. That's what it looked like. The voice acting was so bad. The syncs were off. It was just a terrible, terrible game. The story was stupid and made absolutely no sense. The characters, especially Aloy, were bland and boring. Only a loser could actually enjoy this game. And Horizon Forbidden West is literally worse. As I said, the graphics are terrible. They look like early PS2 era at best, and that's me being extremely generous. There are tons of texture pop-ins and other graphical errors present all throughout the game. I've seen gameplay. They're trying to cover this up so much, but you can't cover it up. You might be able to pull the smoke and mirrors over people that aren't initiated into this real gaming shit, but I am initiated. I know how to see through the smoke and mirrors, see through the BS. I know how to do that because I am a real gamer. So it's just, I see what this game is going to be. And of course, we'll have the same losers. Oh, but come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, like, come on. You haven't even played the game yet. How many times are you clowns going to do this? Haven't I exposed you losers multiple times already? I'm not somebody that needs to watch something, play something, read something to know it sucks. I'm far beyond that. And there's nothing that you could do about it. I'm a legend. Man, it's just, give the most garbage games sequels. Give the most garbage anime manga sequels. Why is everything is so dead? It's so bad. I just wish I could travel back in time and just go back to where there were actual good games being made. Because that era just doesn't exist anymore. This was their chance. This was their chance to redeem themselves, make an actual compelling story. Nope, instead it's more generic. More generic garbage that only losers will enjoy. And I'm telling you, man, anyone interested in this game is just not a gamer whatsoever. All of you people that want to play this game are the sole reason why gaming has crumbled. Because instead of you losers doing something with your lives and playing quality games, what do you choose to do? Rot your lives away playing some generic walking simulator, movie simulator. I'm so sick of you clowns, man. I really am. Stop ruining something I built. Don't you idiots understand that there would be no gaming without me? I made gaming what it is today. And it was because of all these casuals being allowed in this damn community and not regulated is why things have fallen off the way that they have. I was the one that put gaming on the map years ago. Years ago, those frauds are just playing catch up right now. Now everyone want to be a goddamn gamer. Oh my God, I'm a gamer. Woohoo! No, you're not. You're not! If you support garbage games like this, you are not a gamer and you will never be a gamer. I'm going to do everything in my powers to start evicting you clowns from the house of gaming. That's right. I'm sending all you motherfuckers eviction notices. 30 days. Y'all motherfuckers got 30 days to vacate the premises or else. Oh, man, I am so glad I don't play trash games like this. I really am. I do not play garbage like this. I wouldn't even be able to live with myself. I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror and say, yo, I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. Nobody that wakes up to play garbage games like Horizon Forbidden West is happy. Now, that might be what they pretend to be on stream, pretend to be on video, pretend to be in the real, but underneath it all, they're miserable. Because nobody that isn't miserable will subject themselves to a terrible game like this.